Hi, today I brought a chair into my practice space, and this little practice is, I hope will be helpful for people who are sitting, working at like a station, a workstation. It can also be a useful practice for somebody if your balance is an issue and you want to have that support of the chair. So let's begin. Let's start by finding the knees in a 90-degree angle and the feet flat on the floor, right underneath the knees. You can come a little forward towards the edge of your chair. Let's draw the hands together and let the thumbs rest on the sternum. You might close your eyes here, and we'll take a few moments to tune into the breath. Feeling the movement of the rib cage, feeling the beating of the heart. And then let's drop the hands and find emotion with the breath. So inhale starts, sweeping the arms up, look to thumbs. And exhale, draw those hands back down to the heart center. And again, inhale starts, raising the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. This time we're going to come forward. So inhale starts, coming to standing, sweeping the arms up. And then exhale, drawing the hands back to the heart and finding the seat. From here, let's move to some supported lunges. So I'm just going to pivot on the chair. I'm at the edge of the chair, and I've got my left leg reaching back on the ball of the foot. So you can stay right here. Maybe you'd like to bring your arms up, and maybe you could take the left wrist with the right hand and just traction it toward the right, feeling how that is releasing that hip flexor. Something important when we're sitting a lot, to stretch those hip flexors. And then let's let that dissolve and swing it around other side. So now I've got my left leg forward, right leg is reaching back on the ball of the foot. Arms come up overhead. Right hand finds, left hand rather finds right wrist, and let's just arc it over a little bit to the left. Beautiful. Let's let that go. And crossing the legs into a figure four. So here you can have that top foot flexed just to make sure that there's a congruence between like what's happening in the knee, what's happening in the ankle and the hip. So you can sit right here, or you might play with coming forward any amount and back. So as you come forward, you're going to find that spot in the hip. It'll tell you when you've come far enough forward. That's your edge. And then just back away from that slowly. One more wave forward and back. And then let's find a twist right here. So I'm going to take my right hand on the back of the seat and just twist towards the right. Don't crank it too hard, just a nice little twist that feels good. And on the next inhale, let's release it forward, cross the legs, and same thing again, legs in this position. So exhaling towards the right, twisting right. One more breath here. And then on the next inhale, let's release it forward and switch the cross of the legs. So figure four, left leg is on top, flexing that foot. And let's take some waves forward. So waving it forward any amount, make sure it feels safe, and then coming back. And again, forward, and we can do this with a breath pulse. This could be our exhalation phase. The inhale would be when we sit back up, and one last wave. Exhale it forward. Inhale, coming back. Beautiful. Let's pursue our, and we'll cross the legs, almost forgot, and find the twist. So first from our figure 4, I'm going to reach my left hand behind and then find the twist that way. So exhale, twisting to the left. On the next inhale, let's bring it forward and cross the legs and find a twist again. Exhaling into that twist. A few breaths here. And then inhale will bring you out of the twist. So now continuing with that twist theme, let's stand up. So I've got my left hand on the back of the chair for balance, and I'm going to bring my right leg up on the seat of the chair and sweep my right hand out to the side. So just really radiating that energy from the heart, reaching it out, feeling that nice stretch in all those fascial continuities. And then next inhale, we'll let that twist dissolve. Let's find the same thing on the other side. So walking to the other side of the chair. Now it's left leg that's up on the chair seat. Right hand is on the back for support. And opening the left arm out to the left, finding that twist left. Really rooting down through that right leg, feeling that connection with earth. One more breath here. And then the next inhale, we'll let that dissolve. And we'll take a downward dog variation. I'm going to turn my chair this way so that you can see that a little bit better. So I'll hold the back of the chair and just find my forward fold here. So you can see that it's somewhat like the shape of a downward dog, but I've got more support. And let's bend the knees here. And then straighten the knees any amount. So that might be an inhale when we bend and an exhale when we straighten. Let's do one more wave. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. So coming up, finding a seat, and we'll take a couple of back bends. I'm going to take my hands to the back of the seat. Again, I'm sitting more towards the front of the seat, and I'm going to start to open my heart towards the ceiling. My shoulder blades will start to squeeze together to facilitate that opening in the front of the chest. Taking a few breaths here. And then releasing that back to a neutral position. Now, if you want, you can repeat that or bring the hips up. So this will release both hip flexors at the same time. So I'm putting some weight into my hands to support me as I come up and find that nice stretch in the hip flexors. So this is a little bit like our bridge on the floor. And then coming back to the seat. And let's take a moment here. Let the hands find each other. And as we started, we'll tune into the breath. So you might close your eyes. Thumbs are resting on the sternum. Feeling into that wave form of the breath as it expands the chest and then releases down. Feeling the beating of the heart in gratitude for this mystery that we inhabit. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me. See you in the next video.